Hey guys. So I just wanted to expound on what I talked about on live on yesterday. Yesterday I talked about steps to manifesting amazing shish in your life, right? Because y'all know that's my word for the year. I'm gonna keep y'all reminded. MASH, right? So MASH means manifesting amazing shish, and it's not shish. You know what the word is. So in line with, I talked about how you manifest your goals, right? Because we're preparing to leave out of January. January is already over. We are preparing to transition into February. If you did not accomplish any of your goals or not the goals that you intended to accomplish for February, no fret. You still have time. I'm sorry, for January, you still have time because we have 11 more months in this year. But what I don't want to happen is that you all get to December and realize that you are off target or you have not accomplished the goals that you had established for your life or envisioned for your life for the year of 2021. We've done enough of that in the past couple of years. We just don't want to continue to do it, right? Um, and so I just want to kind of help you all to do that to accomplish whatever the goals are, especially like whatever your financial goals are. If your goals are for entrepreneurship, to explore entrepreneurship, to get into a full time transition, full time into whatever it is, I want to be there to help you all to do that. So today, I want to talk about how do you accomplish your financial goals, right, in your business if you are an entrepreneur. Because again, most of my conversations are for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are mothers that are entrepreneurs that are have multi roles, wives, mothers, all this other type of stuff, whatever. So I'm talking to us because I'm a mother and a wife and a full time entrepreneur, right? So how do you make manifest your financial goals? First of all, you have to set a financial goal for your business, right? And so I'll use, for example, like if you could see my vision board, which you cannot because it's over here to the side of me, there is a blank check. Well, it started out being blank. I filled it out, and it's a check for $1 million for my business. So that is how much I want to generate in my business this year, right? I want to scale it up to seven figures, right? Not I won't. I am going to scale the business up to seven figures. We are already at six. Six is great. Seven is marvelous. Marvelous. Eight is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So let's get to seven, right? I have already started the steps and everything that I need to do in order for us to successfully get to scale the business up to seven figures, right? So one of the things that I implemented because I know that I wanted 2021 to be a seven-figure year. That is my income goal. So my thing is, what do I have to do to get from six figures where we are now to seven figures, right? And this is what I want you to write down. Like, how do I go from where I am to where I want to be? So you have to figure out where you are now in business and where you desire to be. And then you can track the action plan that would help you to accomplish that particular goal, right? And it again, if it's your goal for 2021, it needs to be accomplished by December 31st of 2021. So income goal $1 million. What do I have to do to get from where we are now to $1 million, right? That requires me to do more in business, to be more strategic in order to generate that type of revenue, right? Because you cannot do the same things that you did to get to 100,000 to get to $1 million. That is a whole different beast. It requires a whole another set of skills. It requires some automation in business. It requires a lot of other things that 100,000 did not require me or 200,000 did not require me, right? So one of the things that we did in 2020, preparing for 2021, we started applying for our government certifications, right? So 8A certification, Woman-Owned Small Business certification, Hudson Initiative certifications, all of the statewide and federal certifications, we started applying for those, right? So that we can compete for government and state contracts, right? So we got all of our state certifications back. We are now awaiting our government certifications, which normally takes about 90 days. So they should be coming in any day now, right? From there, we can start competing for government contracts. So we, at minimum, want to do at least $250,000 in government contracts, right? So that's a quarter of the balance already gone. And then focus in other areas. So we actually have the blueprint right here. If you can kind of see like the lines or whatever, that's mapped out in the business to say we need to generate this amount in this stream of revenue, this amount in this stream of revenue, this amount in this stream to equal to the income goal, right? Which is a seven-figure business. Those are some of the things that you're going to have to do. So if you say, okay, I have a service that is $1,000 for the year. It may be a 12-week service, whatever it is. If you want to generate $100,000 from that particular service and it's $1,000, you know that you have to work on getting 100 clients in that particular service for your business, right? So you're going to have to sit down and determine how many streams of revenue your business has, um, and then determining what's the income goal for each stream of revenue, and then how many people or how many products, how many people you would have to service, and how many products that you're going to have to sell in order to reach that particular income goal, right? Once you've mapped that out to determine that, then you have to determine your marketing strategy. Like, how are you going to get in front of all of these people to get this particular product or service sold so that you can map that out, right? So there are tons of ways that you can market your business and market it efficiently, but you do have to be consistent. So consistency is the key, right? Um, there are social media platforms. So you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Pinterest, you have LinkedIn. All of those are your social media platforms, all online resources, right? In order for you to market. Then there is offline marketing, right? So you're going to have to attend networking events, right? And start actually talking to people. I know we are in the middle of COVID, but you can do networking and do it safely, right? Networking, we do this service through the post office, where the post office will cover an entire zip code for us when we send out marketing materials. So flyers, mainly flyers. So we send out flyers and we'll cover an entire zip code. That's the service that can be done through the post office, right? Going to different places, meeting new people intentionally, passing out your business cards. That's another option, right? In email blast. So another thing that you all are going to have to do is focus on building up your email list, right? And that can be easily done through a funnel, right? That part can be on automation, right? So I'll use for example, if you provide a particular service, right? Probably create some type of ebook that you can dangle in front of your potential audience as a freebie, right? So even like what I'm talking to you all about, I can put it in an ebook format and distribute it as a freebie to people, right? But the thing about it is, what happens when I put it in a funnel, it would require people to enter their email address in order for them to attain the freebie, right? That is how I would be building my email addresses in my email database, right? So if I get 1,000 people to put their email address into the system to get the freebie, then what happens for me? I now have 1,000 more email addresses that's added to my database. Those are people, potential clients, right, from their perspective. And at this point, now what happens is, because they are in my database, now they are susceptible to our newsletters, our email mailouts, our email marketing campaigns, all of that, right? So if we send out something once a week, twice a week, it's going to go to all of those people that's in that particular email list, right? And I've gained that by just giving away a freebie, something that I would be talking about freely anyway. But again, it's building my email list to help me with email marketing, right? So when we do an email marketing, we're sending out newsletters that's talking about giving tips, insight, or whatever, because we're giving away more content. Because that is the way that you connect with your audience. You have to be giving something of value, right? You're not killing yourself by giving insight and giving advice. You're really not, right? It's really beneficial to you and to your business. So it's something that you really, really need to do and really need to consider. It's okay to give away some freebies. It's okay to give away some insight. No, everybody will not convert to being your client, but at least you are still helping people. And a lot of times you're still on the forefront of that person's mind, even though they may not want to secure you at that point in time. You're on their mind. So when they do get to the point where they need a coach or they need some type of business service, you will probably be the first person that they think of. So it's okay to give away some freebies sometime. But again, with me just giving away free information, free tips, free whatever it is, I'm still doing that in the newsletter as well. So with you being on my email list, it's beneficial to you because it's some resources that you're going to be able to get to apply to your business if you're an entrepreneur. And then it gives me an opportunity in the market. So before I close the newsletter out, it's always, in a nutshell, ONPS. This week we have our t-shirts 10% off, whatever it is or whatever, right? Go to follow the link and we'll have the link that's to that particular t-shirt or to our t-shirt shop in general. Follow the link, secure yours today or whatever, right? So I have given them value and I've been able to market to them some type of product or service that we have going on for this particular week, right? So in that, again, I am marketing offline. So email marketing, there is mass text message marketing, right? which we utilize a resource called Call Loop. So Call Loop allows us to build phone numbers just the way that you are building email addresses for to send out e-blasts. In Call Loop, you are building up phone numbers in a, for lack of a better term, like a Rolodex or whatever, right? Phone numbers there so that you can send out mass text messages, right? So, interested in, whatever type of t-shirt or whatever, follow this link or whatever. We have a 10% sale this week, all those type of things, right? So, e-blast, we use Call Loop to send out e-blast, right? So that's another offline strategy. So you have email marketing, you have mass text messaging, you have networking, you have connecting with other people. It just, even if you're in a grocery store talking to somebody and it sounds like they can benefit from your services or your products, whatever it is that you have, you do want to inform them of who you are, what your business has to offer, and connect with those people. Leave them with your business card, right? Set a goal every day. Hey, I'm gonna leave out this house and I'm not gonna come back till I've passed out 10 business cards. That is a good strategy to have for yourself, right? Or make it for the week. I'll pass out 25 business cards this week and make it intentional to connect with 25 more people. Then at that point, that is 25 more potential clients for your business, right? All of these strategies will help you to generate more clientele, bring more clientele into your business, which ultimately helps you to generate more revenue, which in turn will help you to meet your financial goal for your business. All right, y'all. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. It gets you in the mindset of thinking about what are your financial goals for your business, and then how you're going to accomplish those particular goals. If you need our assistance with business coaching or with strategic planning, please by all means give Go Get a LLC a call, 504-513-3076. My assistant will answer that line and she will coordinate a schedule for you, so that we can sit down and strategize and map out what you need to do in order to accomplish your goals, in order to accomplish your financial goals for your business. Even if you need, a lot of times, we've had entrepreneurs that come to us that are stuck, like, I don't even know what other stream of revenue I need to implement. We can help you all to identify those streams as well, and then to monetize those particular streams. So, any strategic planning assistance, any business coaching, we are here to help, because we want to help you to get to your goals just as bad as we want to get to ours. All right, y'all. So, talk with you all soon. You enjoy your